What up? I'm Zapper, your favorite Immortal 3 yapper. Calm movement is better than calm aim. There are three main reasons why. Number one, your base movement speed is the same as the enemy's base movement speed. Number two, the length of time you should hold your movement key correlates directly with how far you move. Except for when you get shot, this is a special case I'll be covering later. Number three, the last one's pretty obvious. You become a harder target because you're moving, so your average time alive is going to increase. Later in this video, I'll be covering a super easy 5-minute warm-up routine that's going to help you learn calm movement quickly. Valorant, it's in fact not a movement shooter. Despite this fact though, movement still plays a crucial role in every gunfight you take. And so it's very important that we know a couple of movement terms in order to better understand how movement works during gunfights. Mirroring and anti-mirroring. Mirroring is when you move in the same direction as the enemy. Anti-mirroring is when you move in the opposite direction of the enemy. Mirroring makes aiming easier because while you are both moving in the same direction, the target is effectively not moving in reference to you. In other words, you and the enemy effectively become non-moving targets for as long as you guys are matching each other's movement. Yes, mirroring will make you an easier target as well. And so you need to be careful with how you use it. Anti-mirroring, on the other hand, makes aiming harder. While you and the enemy are moving in opposite directions, you effectively have to aim twice as fast in order to stay on target. It's hard to utilize these methods in Valorant because you do need to stop moving before you can shoot accurately. But regardless, it's important to understand how these situations will affect your aim when they do arise. If you don't, you might wind up missing shots that you would have hit otherwise. But what even is calm movement? It's definitely not spamming A and D as fast as you can, that's for sure. Burst strafing is going to be the strongest movement technique you can use in mid to long range gunfights. Because of this fact, most players have at the very least attempted to utilize burst strafes. And there are just three main reasons why people fail to master burst strafing. Number one, they're moving too much. Number two, they're moving too quickly. And number three, they're not adapting when they do get shot. Let's categorize these three issues as panicked movement. Moving too much makes you a predictable target, and oftentimes this will result in you getting one-tapped or body shot tagged. Moving too quickly results in many inaccurate shots. In this case, you are not stopping for long enough to get 2 shots off, and your movement graph will look something like this. And if you get tagged while moving, your speed drops to that of a snail. So instead of trying to continue your movement, calm down. Stop moving completely and use the opportunity to aim as best as you can. Aiming is in fact easier when you're not moving. So if you do get tagged, although you already have bad chances of winning the fight, you can maximize your odds by fully committing to it. Don't worry, this super easy 5-minute warm-up will make mastering calm movement easy. Calm movement is just this: staying deliberate with your movements during gunfights, maintaining short strafes in between bursts, only utilizing longer strafes when you have a specific reason for it, stopping for long enough in between your strafes to get at least 2 accurate bullets off consistently, without stopping for too long and making yourself an easy target, and finally, keeping your composure and staying adaptable, allowing yourself to fully stop and commit to the fight when you do end up getting shot. First, go into the range and buy a Vandal. Go up to this pillar right here, and for just 30 seconds, practice your burst strafes. 2 bullets, move, 2 bullets, move. Move back and forth as fast as you can while maintaining accurate shots. Now, turn on practice bots. For 60 seconds, we're going to continue practicing your burst strafes. Move as fast as possible while still maintaining those 2 accurate bullet bursts. You want to be as accurate as possible here, while still maintaining the same level of speed that you could achieve on the first task. Next, play 3 rounds of medium bots. Same thing, burst strafes, take out as many medium bots as you can without getting any blue lines on your movement error graph. If you don't already have this on, just go into your settings, then video, then stats, and it's going to be the very last setting down at the bottom. Here you can just click on the graph only button. Now, try hard bots. This one will be difficult. Your goal here isn't a high score. We want to maintain calm movement. Hard bots are quick, so the pressure is going to be high. If you can maintain your composure and still keep your movement graph yellow, that's a very good start. Eventually, you'll be landing the majority of your shots, even on hard bots. The final part is optional, but definitely recommended. Simply finish off your warm-up by playing one deathmatch. During this deathmatch, just practice your calm movement. 2 bullet bursts, moving as fast as you can without any blue on your movement air graph.